The FBI isn't targeting Americans, they're targeting American criminals. And traitors to this country should be at the top of their list. Whose fault is it exactly if that list is infested with right-wing traitors? But the target audience he's reaching, Newsmaxes, have been conditioned to distrust any agency in our government that tries to hold right-wing criminals accountable, including and especially their orange messiah. But keep in mind, Clay Higgins is a member of a political party that no longer has any regard for the rule of law, no regard for our democracy or the institutions necessary for its survival, which by definition necessitates they no longer have any regard for the truth. And finally, same station, Newsmax, same host, same guest. Listen to this question. And in it, you will hear that the right-wing propaganda hate media doesn't have any respect for our rule of law either.
Congressman, as the Democrats have largely abandoned the Constitution, and with the corruption that we've all witnessed at FBI and DOJ, it doesn't take much imagination to see socialists in the Democrat Party using a list like that for government threats, government intimidation, and government coercion. Can Republicans in good conscience continue to fund a DOJ and its operatives in light of their partisan and what I see as anti-American actions?
Jesus. A host on a network that defends a traitor who says he wants to terminate our Constitution. This hapless schlub says, quote, as the Democrats have largely abandoned the Constitution, end quote. Huh? And this is something that only the most shameless among us can do, which is the one thing above all else Trump has taught his right-wing media and his brain-dead base well: the art of shamelessness. But here you have a host on a cable network watched by people who are already brainwashed into hating government and all things liberal. He's just keeping the hatred flowing, again, with no regard for the truth or the rule of law, even a tiny bit. A host who shills for the most corrupt and dishonest political party in at least recent history. A shill for a political party who purports to be the law and order party. He's calling for the DOJ to be defunded. I mean, if you listen to that question, it's almost comical and reminds you more of a Saturday Night Live skit than it does a newscast. Ironically, it is neither. And did you hear him sell the lie like Trump taught him to? With all the corruption at the FBI and DOJ that we've all witnessed, no, they haven't. And hey, I thought defunding the police was a bad thing. I'm so confused. And lest we forget, all this Newsmax host is doing is further destroying people's confidence in their government, their rule of law, all critical for a democracy's survival. This is how strong men rise to become dictators. They tell voters over and over again, and so does their media, how foobarred the country is, how their political opponents want to and are purposely destroying this country, which on the face of it makes no sense, except to weak-minded, gullible lemmings. I mean, if you're in control of the government, would purposely destroying your country increase your odds of being reelected? It's a stupid, dumbass, ignorant lie. But again, one that apparently works on weak-minded, gullible tools.